Parents always dream of having the best life for their children, and it fills their heart with a lot of pride when they send them to advanced cities or overseas for higher education. One fine day, a student came to me and said that, Ma'am, my cousin is missing from Canada. All we have is the last CCTV footage where he's seen leaving his apartment for work. He told me that his brother was extremely sincere when it comes to his studies and that he was an introvert. After 2 3 days of search operation, a body was found in a nearby lake. With these aquatic creatures, one can imagine what would be the condition of the body. It was difficult to identify whose body it was. This student who went missing, he was from Gurdaspur. It's a village in the state of Punjab. I vividly remember my student telling me that his father was a healer and that people from nearby villages also knew them really well. But financially, these parents were not that sound, and hence they couldn't afford a ticket to Canada. They had these distant relatives who stayed countryside, and in haste, the last rituals were performed. Can you imagine the state of horror this entire family might have gone through when they saw their young son, who had promising future, returning to his home country in the form of ashes? When someone completes their entire cycle of life and dies, we feel sorry for the family, but by that time we all know that death is a reality. But when someone dies young, especially when it comes to children and youngsters, when they die under mysterious circumstances, it leaves us with lots of questions. It's then we seek the help of these clairvoyants, tarot card readers, because our mind is not ready to accept the rational side of investigation. There was another incident which had a very strong impression on my mind. A colleague referred me a job which demanded extensive travel. It was a completely new domain for me. At first place, I had no idea why I was even there. But then I was often accompanied by the director and AO of this institute. And one fine day, we were sitting in the director's cabin having a light conversation when I saw a photograph which was kept next to her table. I asked her about that photograph. Her face instantly lit up and she started telling me about her son. And everything that she was narrating was in present tense. Then she had a call to attend, she left the room. But when I looked at the AO who was sitting right next to me, she had a very strange expression on her face. She said, when Ma'am was telling you about her son, she forgot to mention that her son is no more. As in, he went overseas for his higher education and something happened to him there. We do not like scratching the wounds of our loved ones, and nobody dared to question her. But I guess that is how we all have learned to deal with pain. We channelize our entire pain to something constructive. Today, by the grace of God, her institute is doing really well. But when this becomes a repetitive pattern, do you think we should call it as strength? Well, my heart was screaming no, because it is becoming a new normal in my country and around the world. An entire order of discipline that we had in overseas education and careers, it was disturbed. Sometimes I feel it was deliberately done. Hundreds and thousands of students and civilians were attacked overseas. At one end, there were these heated debates and protests, and at another end, there was this sulking numbness, which I feel is scary. Stories after stories, they were popping on internet. I saw the story of this girl, Sudiksha, who was studying in Dominic Republic. When I saw the video of her mother, I'm very sure it's not only me, but whoever saw the video of her mother crying, our hearts sank. Then there was the story of a brilliant girl, Vanshika Seni, who was studying in Ottawa. Similar story. And I was not feeling healthy about all this. So I decided to start with a movement. This movement is for everyone. irrespective of your caste, creed, and nationality. Where hashtag we is for parents, only for parents, who have lost their children in this immigration mess, medical negligence, suicides during this time of wars. And hashtag we the people is for all those who have suffered terrible losses in this process of immigration. I have recorded a lengthy video where there are systematic bullet points. You can choose your topic and speak your experience. It is a gentle approach. This movement is in the memory of all those children and youngsters who have lost their lives because of human stupidity and hatred that we have today. They came in this world to spread light, but because of human stupidity, they have been engulfed by darkness. So speak your heart out, people. In this time of conflicts, we need it. Share this video with your loved ones, make them speak, and thank you for watching the video.